that is, what kind of influences did you bring to Hector after you knew you got the role? Like, what inspired you to like create that character?
Well, I mean, it is a collaborative process to do these characters, and I mean, apart from the set storyline, there is a reason why they call you, I guess, because I mean, in this film in particular, they wanted me to improvise and to play around and to put in certain words, certain, certain ways of speaking of Hector, and I would play around with that, and I don't know in particular which ones, but now, because you do so much and you like develop the character in a way together with them that at the end you don't know who,
Sure.
where it all came from, but there is a lot there, yeah, it is quite. It's not just putting the voice, it's putting something else. I don't know, like.
Right, like your own kind of take on it. Now, that's a question I actually had for you, is that I noticed that Hector has these movements and it is very different
Yeah.
than a lot of the other characters. Is there any influence that you had over that or anything like that?
Maybe, and that I wouldn't know for real, because now that I see the movie, sometimes I feel that, yeah, certain smiles, certain ways of moving, or the eyes, I don't know, there's something there. But I don't know what it is,
Sure.
And they record you whilst you are doing the voices and everything all the time, and they grab from there,
Right. Something that's really cool about this is it's a Pixar Disney film that touches on Mexican culture. What does that mean to you?
Well, I mean, it means a lot that there is as a, coming from making films, it is incredible when you see somebody or a group of people do a film of another country and make it a really, in this case they made a really beautiful Mexican movie,
Right.
And that is huge.
Right,
That is
right.
huge. That is a huge accomplishment. I've been saying that it's a triumph of how we can talk to each other, in different through different cultures, and how we can show that we are interdependent in that sense, and how universal every theme is, So it's really nice.
Have you ever had a situation where your family may have not been so encouraging of your artistic dream? And if so, how did you seize your moment?
No, I come from a very easygoing family in that sense, and no, I mean the fortunately, like, I come from a family that doesn't is not about they never pushed on the success story
Sure.
side, It was always like a thing of like whatever makes you happy, and whatever you find sparks your curiosity and satisfies that, So I never had to seize my moment.
Right. Hector and Miguel have this great energy and like this, together. They're great together, and I love them on screen together. Was there any advice that you gave to young Anthony, like breaking into this industry, that you may have had for him?
No. I mean, he seems really prepared.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
he
does.
seems really like incredibly, he talks about a musical career, and he's only 13.
I
I
know.
mean, no, he's very musical. He's much more extrovert than I ever was. I mean, in terms of like the way that he just puts it out there, he sings really well. I'm sure he's gonna do incredible, and he's a lovely guy. I mean, but I just met him 3 days ago.